Guys, so again, it's your boy Cobe Rise.
It's coming for you, coming for you, It's coming for you, coming for you,
Oh Lord, do not forget the gorillas. Everyone know we the realest, a bunch of go-getters. I bet you can tell I'm the illest. You don't need your fingers to feel it. You know I can straight spit, knock you out with a late hit. Feel like I'm the one, like I'm Neo, but this is the real life, not the Matrix. I'm about to go ape shit. Hustle out the bando. Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Out the bando.
Hey,
Yeah.
come on.
Let it
You
burn
already know,
slow.
man. We getting turned up right now.
Gotta let it
Come
burn
on.
slow.
Hey,
Yeah, anything
yeah.
you want, gotta earn
Man,
it.
hold
Yeah, it's hella lot of
on 1 second. Man, this your boy Kobe Rise, you dig? We back at it again with another banger. But guess what we about to do? We about to go ahead and start this show. Let's go ahead and take a pause. And we back. What's going on, man? It's your boy Kobe Rise, you dig? We back at it again. As y'all can see, today's topic, we have fitness tips for the fall and winter seasons. And not only that, but yes, that's right. Your boy has another 30-day challenge coming up. 30-day challenge is on the rise. We are starting next week in November. You dig what I'm saying? So anybody who's a part of the private Facebook group, you've already been notified. And if anybody wants to join in on the community, we got a lot of us out here is about to get fit for the holiday season. It's not going to stop the grind. We're going to get right because 2024 is coming up. Summertime is coming up, and we're about to get on the board. Your boy's doing the challenge, and everybody's doing the challenge. So if anybody's interested, put the flex emoji in the comment section. We're going to start again November 6th. So the cutoff time is going to be November the 5th, right? So we can go ahead and get it started. Let's go ahead and pay some bills. Shout out to True High Clarity. Get your gear at truehighclarity.com. It's how you want to live your life. True High with Clarity. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to Queen City Organics. We have the Raspberry Rafa Sea Moss. The Raspberry Rafa Sea Moss. You dig what I'm saying? It is popping off. What's going on, Ernest, man? Shout out to the Rises. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, I'm all is well over here, brother. This is going to be probably one of the most important topics that we go over this year. Well, for this season specifically, because, dog, this is the time where a lot of people get sick, congested, and really slack off, or it's easy to slack off during this time, okay? So take notes on this one. Take notes on this one, y'all. Shout out to my man Ernest. You dig? Indeed. I'm glad you're doing well, my brother. I'm glad you're doing well. So, yes, I want to go ahead and start this thing off the right way. All right. We're going to start off with the fitness tips for the fall and winter. Now, we already know how it goes. You know, getting up is not the easiest when it's cold outside. When it's cold outside, you want to stay in bed. You want to be comfortable. Grab your throw blanket, grab your robe or whatever you have just to snuggle up in the bed, and you don't ever want to leave the bed, right? I get it. I get it. Yep, you already know. I get it. Because your boy goes through the same issue that everybody else has. I don't want to get up in the morning. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to do this. Don't want to do that. I just want to lay in bed. I might want to, play on some Assassin's Creed or get on 2K or Call of Duty or whatever have you. I just want to chill and do nothing. I promise you. And just eat a bunch of food, watch movies, relax, drink some dairy-free eggnog or, some coffee and just chill Just stay in the house all day. I know it sounds wonderful. All right. But we about to get it started, man. Because like I said, your boy got the remedy for it. Because I understand. I have the same exact cause. I have the same exact thing that you guys have, right? I go through it just like you do. All right. So I had to share it out to the folks. Now, with that being said, your boy has the remedy. I got the answer for you guys. Now, so here is how you want to stay consistent during these times. I get it. You want to stay active. You want to get to your goals. You know, maybe you want to stay active for your kids, for anybody who has kids. Maybe you want to be able to move around. Just for the basics of just staying in shape. You know, maybe you want to walk your dog a little bit farther, right? Instead of going maybe half a mile, sometimes you may want to go a mile and a half. You know what I mean? Maybe you just want to feel healthier. Maybe you want to just be able to walk up and down those flights of stairs in a more healthier rate. Because guess what? You're gonna have to, because when it gets cold outside, that ice starts to get on those steps, and guess what? It's gonna be a lot more challenging if you're going up and down the stairs and there's a little bit of ice on that thing. You don't want to slip and fall, right? So I understand that. You want to be a little active so that way you can catch yourself real fast, stay on balance, and do what you have to do. I get it. Check it out. So here are some really great key notes on staying active, right? So I'm gonna let me start my IG real quick because I want my IG family to join in on this one because again, we're gonna have a banger. We're about to have a banger coming up. I hope you guys are really paying attention to this one, man, because it's about to get active. No pun intended. No pun intended. We're about to get active. Yes, sir. Here we go. Now, key notes for getting and staying in shape while it's cold outside, while the fall season is here, the weather's changing. This is the time where a lot of people get sick. So, first and foremost, make sure that you are dressing warmly outside. Make sure that you have sanitizer on deck. You dig? Also, with that being said, when you are outside, it's going to get cold, which means your skin is going to get more dry. It's going to hit that air. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Ray. What's going on with you, big dog? What's going on with you, Tom? Yes, sir. Shout out to the IG family. You dig what I'm saying? Yes, sir. What up, D? What's going on? Now, like I was saying, so what you want to do is dress warmly, have sanitizer to keep your cleanliness because that's going to be one key active for getting rid of those germs. Because when you're around sick people, that's one thing that's going to happen is you're going to get around sick folks and it's going to be easier for you to catch something. So you don't want to be contagious. You don't want to be around anybody that is contagious. And if you are, make sure you protect yourself. Have your scarves, have your toboggans, have your jackets, have your long sleeve shirts, and have an undershirt because having a long sleeve shirt but nothing under it, you still can catch that drift on your stomach. And yes, that's gonna hold you back. All right, so make sure you wear layers. Monitor the weather as well so you know what's gonna happen. If you know it's gonna be cold outside, super cold, then yes, you want to make sure that you are looking at the weather and plan ahead. Make sure you monitor and dress appropriately. So that way, if you're going to be outside, you can base your activities accordingly. For example, if you're going to go outside and walk, understand if it's about 30 degrees outside, you probably don't want to wear a t-shirt. You might want to go ahead and get you some active wear, get you some long sleeve active wear. I know what I have a True Eye Clarity sweatshirt. I go outside with the True Eye Clarity sweatshirt. Underneath, I have a True Eye Clarity t-shirt on, as well as some True Eye Clarity joggers. That keeps me warm in the winter. So that way, if I'm going outside, I can at least take care of myself, meaning I can be dressing warmly. I can walk. I don't feel bad. I have my scarf. So I can continue to be active while I'm outside, right? Also, for the folks that go to the gym, and if you are unable to make it to the gym for any reason, for any cause, let's just say, God forbid, big, huge snow, ice storm, whatever happens, you can't leave the house. Now you can do your workouts at home. So what we have going on right now is the 30-day challenge. Everything is virtual. Everything is virtual. You dig? What's going on, OJ? What's popping, y'all? Not to mention COVID. Exactly, man. COVID is going on as well. You dig? So make sure you keep everything intact with that. So again, make sure you protect yourself out here. So workouts online. So what I'm gonna do is, if you are part of the Facebook group, then what we're gonna be doing is a 30-day fitness challenge to where we have workouts catered to your needs. So we're going to do weights as well as home workouts. So if you are part of the Facebook group, you already know, hit that flex emoji in the comment section. If you're not a part of the Facebook group, put a flex emoji down here in the comment section, and I will make sure that we send you an invite to the group. It's a private Facebook group, and we're going to get it popping because, again, we want to stay fit during these holiday seasons, and we want to stay fit for 2024. All right. So, another great way to stay active, and these are just basic reminders, right? Is to make sure you're eating the correct foods. Now, this is going to be the time where people slack off on that because they just want to eat fulfilling foods. Make sure you're still getting your fruits. Make sure you're still getting your vegetables because during the time of cold, your blood moves slow. So your blood is not going to move as fast. And what that means is you're going to become more tired. You're going to become more lazy. Your body is going to be more stiff. Your bones are going to be more stiff. Your muscles are going to be more stiff, which means you're more prone to injury. Shout out to my boy Kodak, man. Hey, make sure that you guys are listening to what I'm saying right here. The cold will slow you down if you allow it to. Your blood slows down, you get tired, you get fatigued, and you're more prone for injury. You're more prone for injury. So, the solution, you have to work out so you can warm your blood, you can warm your bones, you can warm your joints and your muscles. So, number one, you get them nice and loose. So, make sure you do active warm-ups as soon as you get to the gym. Go ahead and hop in that sauna for a little bit, and or go ahead and hop on that treadmill, get you a light jog. Soft knees is what I like to say. Soft knees. Get you a nice trot for a smooth 15 minutes and get that blood moving before you do your workouts. You dig? That's one thing that I'm an advocate for because I never used to really warm up like that unless I was forced to. So again, I have an athletic background. So what I'm saying is warm up first. That's going to help you out during these times to stay active. Also, eating the right food. So we're going to get back to that. You want to eat foods that's going to be high in vitamin C, vitamin K, because it's antioxidant and you're going to get the energy. Anything that's going to be great with B12 as well. You want to make sure that you're doing that. And also digest foods and herbs that have iron in it. So iron is what helps move the blood throughout your body. You want to make sure that your blood is moving throughout your body. A great thing that you can take is the sea moss that we have at Queen City Organics. If you get the raspberry rafa, that has the dragon fruit in it, that also has the strawberry in it. And also what it has is boosted with the herbs so that way you can get all of the nutrients that you can from the herbs and the sea moss. So number one, you have great bone strength, you have great joint mobility, and you have energy to move your body. And it's also super filled with iron, which moves your blood. So you have foods and supplements that move your blood. That's number one. Number two, you do your warm-ups. Okay, you do your warm-ups. Get a nice slow trot jog, 15 minutes. Have some warm clothes on to get your blood moving. That's going to help you be able to maintain your workouts. What's going on, Cuzzo? Listen, when you do that, you lower your chance of injury. You stay fit during the winter and the fall seasons. You still look good. And my fellas, this is wintertime, which means what? It's cuffing season, baby. You dig? You want to make sure, hey, if she's going to fill up on you, give her something to feel. Have some nice chiseled up arms, have some nice chiseled up back. Get right. You dig what I'm saying? She'll appreciate it. She'll appreciate it. Ladies, you want to get right. You dig? I'm telling you, for anybody that you may be talking to, he wants to fill up on something. He want to feel something nice and right. So this will be a great time for you to stay in shape during these times. You dig? So moving on, you also want to plan ahead. So if you know for the week that it's going to be a little brisk, maybe in the morning time, but maybe in the afternoon. If you're in North Carolina, you know how it gets. It might be 65 degrees, come afternoon time. So that way you can be more prepared. So you can dress well appropriate. So always have your clothes picked out. If you're going to work out in the morning, have your clothes picked out for something more warm. So when you go to the gym, you'll be prepared. If you're going to go work out in the afternoon, have your clothes out and prepared. Put them in your gym bag. If you're going to go to work, leave work, you can go straight to the gym. Have everything ready. You can go ahead and go and get everything started. So if you have a plan, you can anticipate what you're going to do and how you're going to do it, and you can do it well. What's going on, Cuzzo? And when you do that, that's how you stay consistent so you can achieve your goals. Another good way to stay active is to exercise on your lunch break. For anybody who goes into the office, if you guys get a lunch break, me personally, I like to go on long walks. I would do maybe a mile and a half of a long walk. What's going on, Latrice? And so that's what I typically do because I like to go in the sunlight. I like to feel that warm come from the sun. It also, yes, helps move my blood. So again, I'm able to get more energy. So when I come back from lunch, I'm not as tired. I'm more energetic. I can do more. Speaking of that, I also drink tea and coffee. That's one of them keynotes. You can get some black tea or you can get some green tea. Those are really good for the ones who don't like coffee, and for the ones who like coffee, yeah, go ahead and get you a coffee after your lunch break, so you can get a little pep in your steps. So you can finish up your work day. So that's what I like to do. Next, so you want to set clear goals. Setting clear goals helps you stay in shape. This is where I like to say, find your why, or what Showtime likes to say, find your why. Find your why. I'm interested. Yeah. Hey, I got you, Ernest. You already know. I see you. So if you find your why, then you'll stay consistent. So when you are not feeling like you want to go to the gym, always remind yourself, why am I going in the first place? Well, like I said, it's because maybe you want to go walk your dog further. Maybe you want to stay in shape because you want to look good for the summertime. So you want to look good now. So you know you have to put in the work early so that way it can prolong you and get you right throughout the day and throughout the week. I love my walks on lunch, but it's getting a little chilly. I know it's getting cold. So, and I was telling before is to make sure you wrap up. This is actually a good time to do it because you don't want to increase your chance of injury. So what I like to do is I like to get a coat. I got my scarf, my toboggan, and I know we just have to pull all the winter stuff out. Go ahead and take it with us. So when we do go on those long walks, they're not going to be as cold on our feet. So if you wear warm socks, that's what I like to do. So when I'm walking, I can pretty much stay focused throughout that time. Also, you can wear a ski mask as well for those who like ski masks. That helps take away from the wind if it's cutting on your face. So that's just a personal preference. So that's what I like to do when I stay active, going on my lunch breaks, walking. All right. So these are a lot of the tips that I use personally. So that way I stay fit during these times. I go through the same thing. So I'm not going to allow it to hold me back from getting to my goals. Right. And so again, one last thing. Important thing to stay fit during these times is get your workout partner. Get you a workout partner. If you have some family, friends like that you can exercise with, set a date, meet up with them at the gym, and you're more likely to go if you go with people that you're comfortable with, right? You can even meet up. You can meet up at work. You can meet at the mall. You dig? You can meet up anywhere really, and try to step out of your comfort zone, right? Maybe even take a dance class or take a yoga class or something like that. What's going on, Liv? And when you're doing that, that helps you stay more consistent during these times because if you have other people that's doing the same thing, they feel the same way you feel. They're gonna say, "Man, you know what? I'm cold. I don't want to go, but let's do it together." That's gonna be motivation for you to go. You dig? So utilize everything to your ability. So if you have friends that are free that can do that with you, set that time aside. If you don't have anybody, join our Facebook group. There's tons of us that are getting in shape, that are getting accountable, staying accountable, and getting to the bag. We getting to it. And that's facts, Ernest. You already know. So we got you. So join the group. There's gonna be plenty of people there. You can meet up with them, depending on your location. So that's gonna help you stay in shape during these times. All right. So take these notes and heed what I'm saying, because this is what you want to do to stay in shape. Now, for the 30-day challenge, for the guys and ladies who want to be a part of the challenge, you want to make sure you put a flex emoji in the comments from now until November the 5th. We're going to start the challenge November the 6th. That's the cutoff time. Okay. So we have a cutoff time of November the 5th. So you can join the Facebook group. The only way that you can join this fitness program is to join the private Facebook group. All right. If you put a flex emoji under the comments, I'll make sure we send you the invite. You can join us. And from there, you will hit a flex emoji underneath the comment of the post inside of the group specifically. Okay. That way we have your information. We can send you the information as well, so you'll know exactly what you need to do for these next 30 days. Okay. You don't have to worry about the Thanksgiving stuff. Oh, we know it's holiday season coming up. You know it's Thanksgiving coming up. I get it. That's not going to be a factor at all. It's not going to be a factor. So again, I'm here to get anybody who's interested, who's serious about it, who wants to get fit. We got a whole group that's attended to getting everybody to their goals. Everybody. All right. So it's guys and girls of all ages. Welcome aboard. So just make sure you hit that flex emoji in the comments, and we'll make sure that we get you the information properly. And we're going to get to this work. We're going to get this bag. And yes, there will be a prize. There will be a prize at the end. So the prize winner will go to the one that has the biggest transformation in this 30 days. In this 30 days. Okay. So again, make sure you guys are a part of the group to get into it. It's going to be a whole community of us. We're going to get to the bag. We're going to get to this work, and we're going to make sure that everybody is succeeding to their goals. I already have someone who's been doing it for a while, and they are on point with it, and they have not stopped the grind, and they are prospering in the process of it. All right. What's going on, Kales? So take all the notes. If you missed this live, go back. Watch it on YouTube. Watch it on my Facebook. YouTube is Rise and Rise Academy. The Facebook is Rise and Rise Academy as well. You can also follow me on IG, and it's going to be at the bottom right here. It's King Alajuwan 21. Go follow Showtime at Showtime Training Group, and that's IG, Facebook, and YouTube as well. All right. So as we wind down, any comments, any questions, I will be glad to answer. What's going on, family? How you doing, brother? So if y'all have any questions about just in general fitness, if you have questions about the group, if you have questions about food to eat. Oh, yeah. So we talked about the CMOS. Another great thing that you want to do is taking the foods that's going to be high in energy. That's going to be more of an alkaline based food. Those are going to be the foods that's high in energy. So that way you're not going to feel as tired, and it's lighter on your feet. I'm going to give you an example. So you can eat white rice as a grain. It's a starch, so it can turn into sugar and make you sleepy as well. So another additive that you could do on instead of the white rice is something called quinoa. So fellas, if you eat quinoa, that helps generate androgen receptors. What's going on, Jeremy? Cut out the sodas. You already know, big dog. So, and drink your water. Yes. So cutting out, if you cut the white rice and switch to the quinoa, it's going to give you more energy. That's going to help you stay cut. And it's not going to turn into sugar. But it's also, again, so for the fellas, it's one of those foods that increase your androgen receptors. And for the ones who don't know what androgen receptors are, I'm going to put you on game. This is what helps generate the muscle growth for the natural steroid in our bodies. And that's the testosterone that we have. So that helps generate it. Another good food that does that is habanero peppers. Habanero peppers is another great generator of the androgen receptors in our bodies that generates the testosterone and the natural steroid in our own bodies to help us gain more muscle. Get into the bag. Gyms, you already know, Kales. We giving them gyms today. We getting them gyms today. No pun intended. All right. we do have another question. So, hey, I have a question. I know Thanksgiving's coming around the corner, but when it comes to the feast, can we still burn off the food? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a perfect question. You can still burn off the food. Now, here, this is what I would like to say. So, what I recommend if you're going to do and participate in the Thanksgiving, do not overdo it. Do not overdo it. Meaning, oh yeah, the calories. Yes, you can burn calories off. So I would recommend to get your body moving before Thanksgiving, before you eat. So let's just say if Thanksgiving, when Thanksgiving gets here, let's say if everybody's meeting up at like 3 o'clock, right? Get you a workout early. Go ahead and get your workout early. And most gyms are going to be closed. I get it. So go out for a walk, get your blood moving, get pumped up, get pumped up. It's going to prime your body to burn calories early. So, all right. So that way you can start off your day on the right foot. That doesn't mean, oh, I worked out so I can go pig out. No, you worked out, get your blood moving, get your body going, get your fluids going, and eat just enough for your day. I'm gonna give you a gym. Remember how we talked about setting goals? Set your goals, meaning calorie goals. If you're gonna cut weight and if you're working out, I would recommend I recommend you do probably like 1700, 1800 calories, depending on if you're a man or a woman and working out and how often you work out. I like to give an average range if you're going to cut weight. So stay within that 1700 calorie range. A good app that you can use is MyFitnessPal. You can put in the food that you eat, how much food that you eat. And this is what I like to do. Get you a measuring cup and measure out how much you're eating so you know exactly how many calories you're intaking. That goes all across the board. That's turkey, that's your chicken, that's your green beans, your macaroni and cheese. You're going to measure all of that out to stay within the portion range. Don't just sit up here and fill that plate up. Okay. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You still can eat your food and still cut or burn your calories off. And that means staying within your caloric deficit. What's going on, G? Salute, my brother. Hey, we get into this bag. Join up. You did get the CMOS. So, what we're going to have to do, in other words, the answer to your question, Ernest, is measure out your food. So, if you're going to eat, let's say greens, cranberry sauce, macaroni and cheese, whatever you guys eat, measure it out and put the amount of ounces or cups in the MyFitnessPal app when you type in your food. That way, you know how many calories you're getting throughout the day. So if you're trying to cut weight, you want to stay within that 17 to 19 to 2000 calorie range if you're working out. Okay. That's why I said go ahead and start off with your workout in the morning. Even if it's for a walk, just go walk for 15, 20 minutes. Get your blood going. Jog it if you can, right? Or if you can get access to a gym, just go work out in the morning. So when you do eat, you're still within that caloric range and you can still burn off the food. So when you get done eating, I recommend go walk it off too. Go walk it off, stand up, do some jumping jacks or whatever, make it a family fun, friendly type of game. Maybe you guys want to play a game or something where your body gets moving, right? So just do something fun. And and when you make it back home, make sure you go work out the next day. You dig what I'm saying? So that way you can stay consistent and stay on the path. All right. So that was a really good question. That was actually a perfect question. We're going to go ahead and wind down. I appreciate everybody for joining in on this topic. Again, the 30-day challenge is starting November the 6th. For the ones that want to join, again, put an emoji, flex emoji in the comments. We'll make sure that you get an invite to the group so you can comment under that post if you're serious about getting to the bag, meaning get to this gains. Again, we have prizes at the end. So for the ones who have the biggest transformation, you're going to win a prize at the end of it. So, man, if y'all can, join in. I appreciate everybody for tuning into the Rise and Rise Academy show where we talked about the different tips that you can do for the fall and the winter time to stay active during these seasons. Tap in with your boys. Tap in with myself at Rise and Rise Academy. Tap in with my boy Showtime at Showtime Training Group. We're going to go ahead and wind it down. I appreciate everybody for joining in. Stay safe. And if you guys are looking for the CMOS, shoot me a message on IG. That's King Alajuwan 21, as you can see it on the bottom of the screen there. So anytime I have a blessed one, hey man, you have a blessed one too, brother. We'll make sure we get into this work. All right, we better turn it up. So when we're faced with an obstacle, what we do, we rise and rise, baby. Let's go.
That's the rap.
Come on.
Yeah, that's that rap.